as promised, I have a demonstration video for you on how to properly brine and season your turkey or chicken. Get it set up with some herbs inside of the cavity so that we can roast it, and I'll show you how to tie it up as well. So we have our chicken here. We have removed the giblets and anything that might be inside of the cavity, and I just patted it dry with a paper towel. In here we have our brine. So you can come a little closer, camera person. And in there we have those toasted cardamom seeds, cumin seeds, white, pink, and black peppercorns, as well as brown sugar, salt, lemon zest, and orange zest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some gloves on. That's how I like to do it. Hold on just a second. Okay. All right. And I'm just going to mix that up, and this recipe is in your packet. Okay, you can come closer. Lovely camera person. Get that all mixed up. And then what we want to do is just evenly coat it on top of the chicken. So we're going to kind of sprinkle and pat as we go. And I'm just put down some foil because that works as a good protector for the counter and to catch everything that falls. And we do want to try to get it some under the skin as well. So for that, we just sort of gently separate. Look, we had a little tear in that one. But there's a little membrane in there. Can you see that? A little membrane that you want to kind of gently tear so that you can get access under the skin. Make sure you're working. Get that delicious.
You just said my name.
I know. Get that seasoning under there. And we're going to put a little bit of that brine into the cavity as well. All right, and you want to make sure that you get this part of the breast. There's a lot of meat there, so you want to season it. And you want to go a little heavier on the breasts than you go on the wings and the legs, because proportionately there's more meat in the breast. So, but make sure you kind of get it all over the place. Even the back, give it a little roll there. Okay, so getting it on the thighs, the legs, those yummy wings, my favorite part, and then a little bit extra on the breasts. Okay, I think we got everything.
I feel so bad, Mama.
All right. Okay, so once we have it nice and seasoned, what you would do is place this on your roasting rack, just like that, and you would leave it uncovered in your refrigerator for 12 to 24 hours before you're going to roast it. So we're going to pretend we did that, and now we're going to fast forward. And now we have it brined, and what we're going to do is get it ready to roast in the oven. So we have some flat leaf parsley over here. We have some rosemary and fresh thyme, all of those fresh herbs, and we're going to stuff them inside. Okay, along with those herbs, we're going to add our 2 lemon halves from that lemon that we zested, as well as some crushed up garlic. And you just have to stuff it in there wherever it'll fit. And we want a half of an onion that we've just cut into 2 quarters. Get that in there the best we can. All right, and that is going to season our chicken from the inside out. So we have the outside seasoned really well, we have the inside seasoned really well, and now we're just going to get it prepared to roast in the oven. So all we have to do for that, one of our chicken legs has a little broken leg, but that's okay. We want to cross those legs like a nice, polite lady. And this part's a little tricky, but just holding them tight. Can you see okay there, camera person? We give it a nice tight knot and double knot that. And the reason we're doing that is because we don't want those chicken legs to overcook. If they're just falling off to the side, we're gonna have too much hot air going in and around them, so they're going to cook faster and maybe get too dried out. The other tip we have to do is we have to tuck those wings in. So watch this. What you're gonna do, you have the wing tips facing you, and then you just turn them all the way under. Okay, they shouldn't crack or anything. And just tuck them under the breasts. All right? And that's also just gonna keep them a little bit closer. So we don't have to truss the entire chicken. We're really just trussing here at the legs. And then what we do is we transfer it breast side up, like it is, back onto that roasting pan. And I should say, after it's sat in the brine for 12 to 24 hours in the refrigerator, if there's any juices that have fallen onto the pan, I'd like you to just throw those out and just give it a little wipe. Then what we need to do is add some chicken stock to the bottom of the pan, and that's going to help to prevent any scorching or burning. So I have a cup. You would use 2 cups for a whole turkey, which is in your recipe. And then you can periodically add a little bit more as it's cooking if you find that it's trying to scorch and dry out. And that's going to collect all of the pan drippings. So we're going to roast this in a 425-degree oven. Oh wait, I almost forget a very important step. Don't move. We have to get some butter all over this. Now we don't have to season it anymore because we have our brine on there. So you could do softened butter and rub it on, or if you want to use melted butter, you can do that. And you just grab a pastry brush. If you use a softened butter, you would use your fingers. Come a little bit closer so you can see this. And we're just going to brush that butter all over that chicken. All right, so we're keeping that, whoops, lost a little stock. We're keeping all those herbs and spices on there and just coating the entire thing with butter. All right, so then once that's fully coated, you would then roast it in that 425-degree oven. It should take between an hour and a half and 2 hours for a chicken this size, and obviously much longer for a turkey, and those cooking times are in your packet as well. So I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. Please reach out to me with any questions that you might have, and I'll see you soon. Bye.